Turn. And we're going to start with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 3 Radical Rescue from BambooShadow right now.
Yo, how's everyone doing at this lovely afternoon in Germany? Probably morning in the US. So we're gonna be playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue, a hype game I'm sure everybody knows and everybody played back in their days. So we'll be playing the 100% category, and I guess we're just gonna start the run in 3, 2, 1, go. Yo, thanks. So I have a bit of a history with this game. I was at SGDQ 17, and my buddy Sorlex7, he did a 100% speedrun of this game as well, and I didn't know the game back then, but I really liked it, especially the music, so I'm really hyped to that almost 2 years later I'll be able to speedrun this game in another marathon. So yeah, big hype for me tonight, or like, well, this morning. So compared to other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, this isn't a side-scrolling beat-em-up, but rather a Metroidvania game where you have to go through this dungeon and just rescue the other turtles. So the backstory is Michelangelo here, our first character. He was like out getting pizza, and meanwhile the other turtles, they got kidnapped by the evil Shredder, and he's sending a message through the TV, haha, I have the other turtles, so come to the abandoned mine at the edge of the city. And that's what we're doing. Going through these mines, fighting those enemies, and hopefully not wasting too much HP. Because the first boss coming up right here is actually really tough. He's called Scratch, and he's really, really RNG heavy. So, is the timer okay, by the way? I'm sorry. Nah, it's really not good. I'm probably gonna die in this fight. Because like I said, this boss is really RNG. Ah, okay. Okay, so I ripped here, but that's no biggie because like the first boss is actually the hardest. And I really want to be full HP here. And once again, strange setup, I'm not used to this. So let's do this another try. And you can see I'm always going to do this jump attack here. And I'd say regarding boss fights, the most important part is just, you know, to manage the iframes, because you can see like the turtles and the bosses, they have like really lots of iframes. And especially with this boss, he can like, you know, he's not predictable. He can interrupt all of his attacks all the time, but this is pretty good. Got through the fight and picked up the first key, so we're gonna use that key to save our first turtle friend, which is Donatello. And each turtle has a unique ability. For example, you saw Michelangelo already, he has this hover ability, which just lets you hover and gives you more leeway with the jumps and whatnot. Leonardo is the next one we're gonna save, so he's got a drill ability, and we're gonna use that just to progress throughout this abandoned mine on our way to rescue the other turtles. This room lags to all heck, and yeah, I guess we call it the lag room. There's just too many sprites in here. This is rather an intentional hit to get rid of all of these 3 enemies here. And yeah, you can see it just lags as hell. Also, I hope you folks are good with my color palette here. I'm playing this on Super Game Boy. Using the key. And we got Leonardo. That's an intentional hit to get faster through here. Got 1 HP, which shouldn't be a biggie, because we get with Leonardo our first health refill and upgrade here. And oh, got 2 more health bars now. And also got full HP again. Oh, I want to jump down here just to be a little faster. Taking an intentional hit here. just makes this through, makes it faster to go through here. And we get a full pizza. Full pizza is really important, especially in this marathon setting, because it lets you refill all of your HP. And yeah, well, I'm gonna always try to have like an extra pizza in the back, just to be safe. And you can see with the drill ability from Leonardo, we can get that key card, and that's gonna let us advance to the next section. So like I said, Metroidvania, and I'm never wanna get hit by those guys. Those are really annoying. And gonna forward our way through this. So if you're playing this the first time, it might be really disturbing, because like every room is probably looking the same to you. And I also really had a hard time learning this game, because it's just, you know, following the route. It's not easy, you know, it's not that much straightforward. There are also some ways throughout these dungeons which are just really confusing and just circling around and whatnot. So I'm really glad I actually made it possible to learn this game in time for this marathon. Yeah, dude. Also, the music is really, really hype throughout this game, so I'm enjoying this a lot. Some nice hovers here, nice pizza refill. That wasn't really calculated, but really helpful. Like you saw the small pizza piece, it's dropping after you killed 10 of these big enemies, like those ones here. And it refills like 3 bars of your health. And luckily, right before the next boss here, we get another full pizza, but it only refills my health now because I already have a full pizza. So yeah, you know, turtles and pizza and whatnot. Hope you guys at home are not getting too hungry. And we got our next boss. He's like, compared to the first boss, he's really predictable. Shoutouts to Super Game Boy 1, because like every attack he does, he like, you see the normal melee attack, I usually shouldn't get hit by that, and if he jumps back, he jumps over me, so you know his movement should be quite predictable. That jump is kind of annoying because it wastes time, but it shouldn't be too bad. You know, I'm just happy when I get through this fight. Right, does a dash here, so yeah. Oh, no. I didn't calculate this correctly, but, you know, it shouldn't be too bad. At this point, the fight is pretty free. And getting the second key. So that was Dirtbag. Actually, the only fight which happens, like, outside of this abandoned mine. So it's a nice, different setting there. What a radical rescue indeed, right? I mean, it's just like the subtitle, you know, radical rescue. That's, you know, simple hype right there. Come on, go down here. With the next key, we're gonna save our buddy Raphael. First, we got some precise jumps. Hope I can pull them off correctly. This one shouldn't be too bad. Nah, I'm missing it, dude. This one is kind of tight because you don't have to. You have to avoid the spikes at the top there and then do the hover with my key to not get hit. Kind of low on health, so maybe I'm gonna get a pizza drop soonish. Let's see. No, I didn't want to play this like that. Especially this music is really, really good. That was a pizza refill. That was what I was going for. And now we got our buddy Raphael. He can like get back into his shell and just makes the turtle sprite smaller, so we can like, you know, just go through some smaller spaces. I'm not really able to describe what he's doing, but you will see it now. Yeah, that is his special ability. And you can see there are even some miners in here. This is the first time where you need Raphael's special ability, because when he's in his shell, he's also immune to those bombs those guys are dropping. And yeah, so we got the next key card, so we can forward to the next part in this abandoned mine. And some movement here. It worked actually. I tried to do some, try to manipulate some patterns of the enemies there with those jumps. Gotta wait here for those platforms. So it shouldn't be too tight, but yeah. And yeah, health is actually pretty good right now because we're getting another health upgrade here. Using Leonardo's drill ability again. And yeah, like the 100% category, it just says that you have to pick up all the turtles. And gonna switch to Raphael again because we have to do this here. So get all the turtles, get all the health upgrades. So it's actually pretty neat for a scenario like a marathon. Because in any percent you're skipping some turtles, skipping some key cards and whatnot. And gonna dodge these guys. And advance to the next boss, which is called Triceracop. Now it's actually Triceratop, but you know, Triceracop is way cooler. It shouldn't be also too hard, I guess. Because his movement is also quite predictable. You know, when he jumps back, then he's almost always doing this jump attack there. You shouldn't get busted by this attack though, because it does a lot of damage. But yeah, if he's only jumping over me, you know, that's the easiest part. Okay. Ah, dude, don't get hit, man. You know, if I'm taking hit from his body, it's actually not too bad because it's only 2 bars of damage. And yeah, easy fight. Getting next key, we're gonna need that to save our buddy Donatello, and then we have all of the 4 turtles. So we're gonna go through there. Hype music again. Gonna give this guy a little stab to make him go away. Don't really have a strat for this room, I just go through here and, you know, try to YOLO it. There's actually a pizza, but I'm not really been eating it, so, you know, just skipping the pizza, playing it tough and whatnot. And again, using the shell, you know, in the shell state, we can't get hit by those lasers. It's pretty neat, so we can just drop all the way down here. And those are the jetpackers here. They're really annoying because their movement is really unpredictable. Just taking an intentional hit to go a little faster through here. And so the enemy patterns are always the same. So if I'm playing every room the same, I should always get like the same outcome. So if you practice this game well, you can, you know, just depend on your execution. Looks like Shred sets up old tricks. Let's go find Master Splinter. Oh yeah, and we also have to save Master Splinter. Also gonna get a key card for him later. Because, like, yeah, our villain Shredder, he captured all the turtles and Master Splinter, so yeah. Dude, gonna try to get our buddies back in Splinter. Shouldn't be too bad health-wise, we're gonna get a full pizza soonish. And yeah, this is the last turtle ability you're seeing now. It's Donatello. He can just climb up walls. Gotta wait here for this buddy to go away. Dude. Not gonna get the pizza slice because we're getting a full pizza here. Also, yeah, since we're in an abandoned mine, it doesn't seem that abandoned, right? There's still the bad guys just racing around here with their mine carts. This jump is really tight. Kind of missed it. But you know, not getting hit is good here. So to advance to the next area, we're gonna circle around here twice because the next key card is really out of place. So just gonna hang in there. And yeah, at this point I want to give huge shoutouts to my buddy Sorlac7, who did speedrun this at SGDQ 2017. I was back with him on the couch and did some, I don't know, you can't even call it commentating, it was rather trolling the run and whatnot, but yeah, I kind of loved that run and loved Sorlax's attitude. He's a great speedrunner, kind of on hiatus at the moment. so maybe he will be back. Also, shoutouts to my buddy Crazy 8Boy, who has the current world record for, I guess, both categories for this game, the 100% and the any percent category. Also a really, really talented speedrunner. Gonna jump here. Yes. Easy trick, easy trick. Ah, dude. Didn't want to get hit here, but, you know, nothing too severe. So this is the second time we're gonna circle around here. And we're also getting health upgrade and refills shortly, so health-wise I should be also fine. And oh yeah, something I actually forgot to talk about. Something I did the first time here. Usually you're supposed to have Donatello here, but with that jump, got it first try both times. That's pretty good. It's called Donatello skip because in any percent you can just skip rescuing Donatello, and you know just go through out here without Donatello, so you finish it. Because, like, you know, regarding Turtle's abilities, they're not really useful, but you only need them to advance to the next area in this game. So most of the time we want to have Michelangelo because like he has the hover ability, which makes a lot of the boss fights easier and just lets us hover through places with difficult enemies, and just switching the turtles to, you know, just get through the next area and whatnot. Okay, just gonna get that pizza. I don't really need it for the 2 health boss, but you know, it's right there. It's no biggie. I'm trying to get hit by... Nah, didn't get hit by the flame, because you see those landmines, they're doing 4 bars of damage. Pretty annoying. And that's why I try to get hit by the flame, but, you know, jumped a little too short there. Again, trying to skip the jetpackers, they're really annoying. Trying to jump over this block and get an intentional hit here so I can take the 3 seconds of iframes. I really think it's like something like 3 seconds, it's really a lot. And switch to Leonardo and drill through here to get the last of the HP upgrades. So this is like a really long way throughout the mine. Also another intentional hit here to just take the iframes and not get hit by that guy there. Which is actually not necessary since we're getting the next health upgrade right here. Come on. And there we go. Full refill. And yeah. Okay, if I'm really quick here, I can avoid the second hit. That was pretty good. Always gonna get hit by this guy though. Kind of annoying. Just making our way through the abandoned mine. And yeah, like you can see, if I'm standing and slashing, I'm always losing time because the turtle just stands still. So, this isn't what I want to do. Okay, whatever. And so what I always try to do is like to do this jump attack. Let's try it without the pizza. Next boss is quite challenging, so rather having more than less health here, but should be fine. Next boss is called, oh god, what was his name? Snake Man. The Snake Man. Snack Man. And yeah, he does a lot of damage, but with Mikey's hover ability I should be fine. Just... dude. Yeah, and he just does that, you know, it's really, really annoying. Also his melee attack reaches really, really far. Usually you don't want to lose your pizza, so this is what I'm trying to do. I just try to hover over him without his freaking tail hitting me all the time. Yeah, that was really bad what I'm doing here. Shouldn't be too bad though. Like I said, you know, iframes management and whatnot, that's really important, you could say. So now he's trying to blow me into that thing, also not allowed to get too close to him, so this is really casual what I'm doing here right now, but you know, just wanna survive the fight. Even though, you know, since I have full health, this is pretty free at this point, you know, just can take the hit because I get the refill. Lost my pizza though, so I'm gonna do a small backup strat here, a small taking the long way home, so to speak, just to get that pizza. So that's why I equipped Donatello right off the bat to get my pizza. Now we're talking. And gonna back down here with a last key. We can intentional hit here, by the way, just to take the iframes, you know, just health management. Try to get through these rooms a little faster. And yo, nice. That's actually pretty good. And now I have to switch back to Michelangelo and do a really tight jump. Hope I'm gonna get this first try. And we got it, nice. So like this is looking all quite slowish because just the turtle moves so slow, but it's not that easy, you know. This game looks easy and fun and everything, but you know, if you like this game, I challenge you to speedrun this game as well. Especially the 100% category really is good for beginners, you know. I'm gonna switch to Donatello again. Because we gotta get another key card to forward here. Jump over these things. Also hype music. I love the music in this part especially. Gonna get my pizza. Oh, come on. And you can see like the enemies immediately respawn, you know, so that's something which is also quite annoying here. Gonna take some hits here just because, you know, I'm gonna get a pizza later again when I gonna forward to the final boss rush. Again, trying to get hit by those things because they only do 1 damage, and those like bomb throwing guys they're doing 2 damage. So just trying to get through here with the least effort possible. Oh, dude. Oh, what? Another hit. Whatever. And there's no one here to rescue. Because we already saved our Master Splinter. Don't I have Donatello? No. Yeah, I have Donatello. Just gonna get back through here. Yeah, I was nah, dude, I despawned my pizza drop, what the heck. Another somewhat intentional hit because, yeah, like you see, Metroidvania game, it's also interesting, maybe you see the map, you know, they probably copied that one by one from Super Metroid. I guess it's not really helpful since you can't see the entrances and exits on those small squares. But yeah, that's just to give you an insight how large the map is, and yeah, hopefully we're gonna get through here underestimate. Because like, yeah, going through this casually, really confusing. I mean, like, to me, everything looks sort of the same, actually. So, but really fun game. Can highly recommend. Yeah, wasted my pizza, but like I said, gonna get another one shortly. Also, like I said, enemy behavior every time the same, if you do the same every time. And there's a new trick I'm trying to do here. I just learned this yesterday, I guess. So I hope it's gonna work. Yeah, nice. Nice jump out. No, didn't get the jump. That's pretty tight. And outside again, we're trying to get rid of the jetpack guys because they're really freaking annoying. Always hurting. Always also respawning if you're not paying attention. Gonna switch to Michelangelo again because with his hover we can it's easier to take care of those bad guys. I'm gonna get that pizza, you know, why not? I like pizza. I had lots of pizza already at SpeedCon. It's also nice that we have like a pizza shack here right around the corner. And sign says keep out, but you know, we're YOLOing through here, so nothing can stop us. Didn't want to do this, didn't want to do this. And now the jetpacker is in my way. And you can see, like, immediately respawning again. And the other one respawning as well, dude. Get out of here, those guys. This room is probably the hardest in the whole freaking game, so I sort of have a strat. Hope it works. We'll see. Get another pizza refill. Because this last jump here, it's really annoying. Dude, I'm off cycle. Okay, whatever. Usually there's like a flame blowing out of there all the time. For whatever reason, it didn't do this time. I don't know. Cycles, programming, games, what have you. And yeah, we're entering the final boss rush. So we're gonna be having all the bosses once again. Again, Scratch. Dude, this guy. He's really annoying. And, but they have full health. You know, Scratch, I guess he had 8 health bars earlier. So, once again, trying to do my jump attack towards him. And, yeah, like I said earlier, he can interrupt everything he's doing all the time. And he's really annoying. Ah, dude. So, shouldn't be too bad because he only can do 2 damage one at a time, if I recall correctly. Oh, God. What am I doing? This is pretty casual, but you know, at this point pretty free also because, like I said, he only does 2 damage, and not only bosses have lots of iframes, but also ourselves. So you know, it's just trying to calculate how the fight goes. And we got Dirt back again. If he hops twice, he always does this dash attack. If he hops back, he jumps over me. So, you know, just trying to figure out what his attacks are. But yeah, fighting those the first time, it's really annoying, especially with calculating all the iframes, you know, the length of the iframes. He's just standing there. This guy. Just you know, AFK hanging around. And one last hit. There we go. That was a pretty good fight. You know, the less he does this jump attack, his jump attack, the quicker the fight goes. Yeah, actually, there was some people supposed to commentating along with me this afternoon, but you know, we had the graveyard shift yesterday, so they're somewhat still in bed. And you know, I really don't mind because tonight we're having another night shift. So you know, gotta be careful with your energy around these events. So that's why we're doing this on our own this afternoon. And now, okay, next boss makes me really afraid again because it's a snack man again. And yo, thanks for giving me your energy, chat. The snack man again, and I really don't want to lose my pizza here, so hopefully this goes well. Why is he doing that attack again? Again, dude. Let me catch a break here. And yeah, don't want to get too close to him because there's a freaking tail attack, which does 3 bars of damage. Can't do this too often. This is kind of bad right now, but let's just play this as safe as possible. That's usually the strat I want to do. You know, let him stand in the middle in the room here, and just jump over his head all the time, and hope he's not doing this freaking attack too often. Yeah, you can see he's like an auto attack right now. Just trying to play it safe, man. Okay, so this is fine. Whew. Okay, so we're through the first part of the boss rush, entering the final boss fight, Cyber Shredder. the evil villain who stole our beloved April. And his takes are a little more predictable, but still doing a lot of damage, so bless RNG, this will go right. Dude. Nope, this is bad. Now jump, buddy! Gamepad, gamepad. This is not good what I'm doing here. Not good at all. Trying to stand close here. Not getting hit by the attacks. Dude. I have to say though, the first part of the fight is a little harder, so hope the second one isn't gonna be too bad. Used the pizza already, that's kind of bad. And getting hit right again, so... Nah. This is fine. Okay. This is fine. Bad thing, Shredder also had a full pizza. Entering phase 2 of this fight. So if he only does the jump attack, that's actually what I'm looking forward to, because it's rather predictable. This is not what I want to do. Not what I... Okay. Okay, too bad. So, if you like the boss rush the first time, we're gonna do this another one. And just getting the full pizza here again, as a backup. And we're through this once again. That's okay, you know, I calculated all this into the estimate. But yeah, sad thing is we have to go through this once again. Good practice, good practice. Yeah, Scratch again, really unpredictable. But as long as he only does this dash, you know, that's pretty okay. And you know, since I get the refill, luckily I get the refill, you know, without the refill that would be really a pain. Again, this guy, you know, I don't know if this was intentional that his melee attack doesn't reach you, but it's really comforting because you just can stand in front of him and he's just doing nothing. But now, doing the jumps. And you're probably wondering why you can see me claw all the time, but you know, it's just that way I just have better control with the A and B buttons, you know, especially for those jump attacks, you know, it gives me additional control rather than, you know, just doing this, you know, with only the thumb. I mean, it also works, but I feel a little safer if I have like the claw with playing this game. So again, Triceracop shouldn't be too much of a hustle. You know, like he's doing that lightning there and just walking away. You know, like he's not even interested. His AI is, yeah, somewhat weird. Jumping over me, that's what I like. And yeah, he's really giving me good RNG, really predictable. So at this point, fight is basically free. since he can't do really much damage and I get the refill after fight anyway. So, just gotta refresh a little for the Snake Man again. Trying this a second time, not losing our pizza. You know, on Shredder it's okay to lose the pizza, but for this fight, we rather not want to lose it. He's giving really annoying RNG again. And that's a good thing if he's in the middle there. Intentional hit just to, you know, just fly over his head and then he's like confused and he stops blowing. Or if you just stand on the other side. It's just those sprites are so huge, you know, it's really hard to dodge all the attacks all the time. So that's what I want him to do, just stand in the middle there. Yo, that was an easy fight. Bless RNG, so maybe you guys can spam some Bam Bless in chat for the second attempt of the Cyber Shredder fight. I better get a pizza after this run, sure thing. I mean, I can excuse myself here, you know, I had like 5 hours of sleep or something, so you know. Okay, he can always do that beam attack, I like that. Ah, dude, come on. Try to stand close here so I can jump over this, which I wasn't able to manage here, but it shouldn't be too bad. Dude. Just trying to keep cool. Dude. Quit playing games with my heart, man. And he's turning again. What is he doing? That he's not supposed to do that. He's not supposed to behave that way. Okay, so second phase. You can manipulate him. I guess I wanted to jump over here. So I can jump over him right off the bat. Second phase. Usually easier, but I'm like always jumping too short here. Please don't kick all the time. That is the attack I want to have, because that way he just jumps over you, you know, and a little easier. Dude, don't kick all the time, please. Dude, stop doing this, please. You know what, guys? I guess I'm done for tonight. For this afternoon. So, I mean, I can try the boss rush a third time. Oh, no, this was actually game over. Okay. So, unfortunately, we can't see the end of this game. Having a really bad run, you know. Last night, I don't know if you guys saw the AC. But I guess we can use the the sort of outro of this run to just watch the intro of the run a little bit and get the backstory again. Yo, thanks for the GTs, guys. You know, kind of hung over here. Thanks. And you know, just I didn't have much time to practice this game. And Cyber Shredder, you know, if you're a little rusty, you know, he can be really mean. And yeah, probably gonna play this game again at another marathon or setting or whatever. So I guess I'll be back then. And yeah, until then, you saw it. It's a tough game, so I challenge everyone to try it themselves again. And I guess we're gonna time here. No, I'm not hungover. I'm just like, you know, I didn't catch much sleep, you know. That's what I meant by being hungover. But you know, no excuse. It was a fun run, good attempt, and yeah. Thanks SpeedCon for having this rather unknown game here. I hope you had fun watching it. And hope you're gonna enjoy some pizza, so that's what we're definitely gonna be doing now. So stay tuned for the next game, and I'll see you around.
Alright, that was BambooShadow with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Radical Rescue. Thanks again, Bamboo, and thanks for showing your love for pizza. So upcoming next is Hot Cube by Sinidro. Stay tuned, guys.